Good morning, guys. So we're starting another project this Monday morning. Today is the 28th. Um, Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend. So this is the project that we're starting today. This job is going to have, let me double check real quick. We have 18 piers that we're installing across the front of this house. So it had basically from 3/4 of an inch dropped on this side to an inch on this side. So that's what we'll be correcting today. If you come with me, I'll show you where we marked the work to be done. So we'll be doing two things early this morning. One, we've already marked the holes with tape where we're going to put the pier systems in. And two, we're going to uncover the gas line to make sure that nobody damages the gas line in the process of this job. So this house, we're going to go up about 20 feet on this side. We'll do the entire front and about 20 feet on the other side. If you come this way, you'll see that we have some vegetation that we're either going to tie up and try to get around, or it'll be removed and reinstalled when we're done. Also, this house has a couple of piers in here, and as you can see, this is brick. So to try to avoid the homeowner to have to get somebody to come do some masonry work when we're done, we're going to tunnel underneath this to install the pier that goes here and the pier that goes here. This one we may be able to do from inside the garage, as well as this one and the one in the corner. So that way we don't affect any of the brick. We try to make it as easy on the homeowner as possible. We try not to damage any flooring or any brick, because then they got to hire somebody else after we're done to come out and do that. Um, as you can see, we're going to have a couple of piers on this side of the garage. Um, they'll break up the concrete, dig the hole. Then we'll put the dirt back. We'll reinstall the rebar, and then we'll reinstall the concrete. So it'll just be a patch here. We'll have one here. So there's two here, the one in the corner, one here, and one here, and one on the corner. And then we have four more piers that go up on this side. As you can see, the guys are laying down the plastic. We try to keep everything as clean as neat as possible. It still does look like a construction site for a few days, but like I said, we try to minimize the amount of mess, and it is an eyesore for a little while, but we try to do the best we can to keep it from looking like too much of a construction site, best we can. So over the next few days, we'll be taking more video at this job site to show you the process of the beginning, the middle, and the end, so you kind of have an idea of the process that it takes to level a house with in the condition this one's in, which is only the front of this house is dropped. So this house doesn't have any issues towards the back. Um, yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to show you some of the symptoms that we see. As you can see, this connection here where the side of the garage meets the front door, you can see where this is opening up the further you go up. So in essence, it's telling you that this wall is falling forward. So you can see why the gap increases on the way up. And if you come around here, we can show you the expansion joint on this side where the guys are working. You can see some of the cracks as well. A lot of times you'll see some separation in the wood, like you see this brick right here. You can tell where that's moving, or you might see some separation here if the garage is falling forward. But let's check this expansion joint. So this is the expansion joint on the right side of the house. Uh, it doesn't look like it's open too much. So the house is dropping about an inch on this side. On this corner is dropping about an inch, 1.1 inches actually. So this isn't open too much, but you will see some difference when we level the house. You'll see that gets just a little bit smaller on this side. Guys, so we're back at the job that we started on Monday. As you can see, remember when I showed you some of this vegetation and where the hose were gonna go? So this is what it kind of looks like throughout the process. It does, look like a bit of a construction site. It lasts a few days. Uh, but as you can see, the guys are already shimming. So the holes have already been dug. The piers have been installed. The house has been leveled. And the guys are now shimming so the house doesn't move from where the leveling happened. Mr. Tomas is inside. He's double checking all of these after they shimmed to make sure they stayed where we wanted them to be. So yeah, walk around the house with me and I'll show you some of the different things that we do. All right, guys, one of the things I wanted to show you, we showed you this crack before we leveled, and it had about a half an inch to a 3/4 inch gap. As you can see, it's closed all the way up completely, and the guys will come through and reseal it to make sure no moisture gets behind the brick. And also the hole that we made to dig the tunnel underneath here to install the pier that goes here, so that way we didn't break the brick for the homeowner. They don't need a mason after we get through to replace the brick. Show you, these are the shims that we use. They're stainless steel. Once the house is leveled, there's two cylinders that go on top to stabilize the pier system that's underneath. So that's the course adjustment. And then once they level, they install these between the last cylinders and the actual foundation, so that way that's a fine adjustment. And this is what the house rests on. All right, guys. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna walk you around the property, so you can kind of see what it looks like when we just leveled the front of this house. So it does extend out a little bit around the house. Uh, we have 5 on this side, and as you can see, if you look in here, you can see the pier system. It has the cylinders that go underneath, then it has the block, and then it has the 2 stabilizing cylinders, and you can even see the shims there. We went through the concrete here. So once everything is put back the way it goes, they'll fill in the dirt, and then we'll reinstall the rebar and the concrete in these areas. Coming around the front, you see the guys removing the jacks from when we level, installing some of the shims and some of the cylinders, depending on how far in the process they are in each specific hole. And if you look back here, we have more cylinders installed on this side of the house. All right, guys, so I just wanted to show you, this is one of the things that we do when we discover plumbing from, it could be a sprinkler system, it could be plumbing to the house, or it could be the gas line to the house. The guys will uncover it to make sure that they don't break it in the process of digging to install a pier in that area. All right, guys, so day 3 of this project. As you can see, the guys are finished. You can see where the guys left the dirt buildup, because this dirt's going to compact over the next 4 to 6 months. If we were to leave it even or lower, when it compacts, it would leave a rut. So when it rains, the water would come down and collect there, and it would move the foundation again, because that's too much water sitting for too long. So that's why we leave the dirt up like this. As you can see, the guys left the sprinkler heads open, so they function properly. All the wiring is back to where it was. The vegetation was put back, and we put some bricks around it to keep the dirt from overwhelming the plant as it comes back. All right, so we made a couple of patches here. This house needed a couple of piers in this section. This is what the patches look like. We also have a patch here in the garage. Uh, as you can see, the concrete was put back. There is rebar in there. Any rebar or wire mesh that we take out, we put back in, replace, and then reinstall the concrete. In this corner, there was a hole here, but this homeowner in this case has a decorative plate here. So that's what that is. And then if you come this way, again, this is what the vegetation looks like. All the wiring is back where it was at. All the plants went back where they were at. As you can see here in this corner, this is where we did the tunnel to set up the pier over there by the door. and you can see that everything's filled back in. The plants are put back the way where they go. So it should take them a few weeks. When it gets in the middle of the summertime, sometimes it takes them a couple of months to come back. But these plants should be back in a couple of weeks. They weren't out very long at all. You can see these are 3 more patches where we did the piers on this side of the house. We're going to walk around to the back, and I'm going to show you that expansion joint that we were talking about the other day. If you take a look here, the guys matched the silicone that goes in that area. The crack closed back up. It's probably about a 16th wide. So you can see that the house has been leveled. Everything closed back up. The gap was refilled. So all in all, this project was a success. Everything was done. The house is leveled. This homeowner gets a lifetime warranty because she has a concrete foundation. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Another job well done by Tomas Foundation Repair. Give us a call with any of your needs for foundation work, concrete, or exterior plumbing. Have a good one, guys.